Welcome to Huge F, your ticket to the past. Here you'll see rare, forgotten, and sometimes shocking photographs. Each picture tells a story. Students dancing at the Mariemont High School prom, 1958. Sneaking a kiss through the Berlin Wall. Julie Newmar as Catwoman, 1966. Yosemite National Park, 1915. Crossing the Street, New York City, 1959. A policeman rips the American flag away from 5-year-old Anthony Quinn, Mississippi, 1965. Young brothers Barry, Robin, and Maurice, later known as the Bee Gees, 1959. Apple's clothing line, 1986, from the Apple collection. Grace Kelly on a beach in Jamaica, 1955. Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney doing the dishes, 1983. Couple on a subway, New York City, 1946. A gorgeous hand-tinted photograph of Jerusalem from 1914. MJ after winning a championship on Father's Day, in his first full season, back in the NBA after his father's death. Londoners seek shelter during World War II in the Aldwych tube station, 1941. The Runaways, 1977. Big J. McNeely, driving an LA crowd wild, 1953. American civil rights protester, 1960s. Audrey Hepburn and Gregory Peck playing cards on the set of Roman Holiday, 1953. Colorized by Lorna Clark. Gertrude Adairlie, first woman to swim across the English Channel, covered in lard to protect her from the cold, 1926. American airman Dewey Wayne Waddell held prisoner in Vietnam, 1967. Queen Elizabeth II views the 2,000-year-old terracotta warriors during a visit to Xi'an, China, 1986. The last photo of Hachiko, the dog who waited for his master's return each day for 9 years until he too passed away. Jessica Lange, 1976. Annie Oakley, with a gun Buffalo Bill gave her, 1922. Debbie Harry, Coney Island, 1977. Chichen Itza, Mexico, before cleaning and restoration, 1892. Goodyear's illuminated tires that were developed in 1961, but never went into production. The Royal Air Force in Egypt, 1942. Paul McCartney, 1970. A platform of Queen's Road, London Underground Station, shortly after it opened circa 1900. Assembly line with 1958 Chevrolets in 1957. Beastie Boys hanging out in Washington Square Park, 1986. Michael Jackson telling his monkey Bubbles to sit down in sign language. Opening ceremony at Woodstock with Swami Satchidananda, giving the opening speech, 1969. View of Mount St. Helens erupting from Portland, Oregon, 1980. Unemployed lumber worker, circa 1939. Flea, Ketis, and Slovak in the late 70s. The Hell of Serrapilata Mines, a large gold mine in Brazil, circa 1986. The Beatles on the Beach in 1963. Residents of West Berlin show children to their grandparents on the East, circa 1961s. The house that Donald Trump couldn't buy, New Jersey, 1991. Burt Reynolds, with half a mustache after Steve Martin dared him to shave it off, 1978. Chernobyl's destroyed nuclear reactor building after the disaster 30 years ago today. James Dean in a coffee shop. Photograph by Dennis Stock. Air hostess and steward, serving Scandinavian country-style buffet. SAS Scandinavian Airlines, 1969. Prince defeats Charlie Murphy in basketball, 1970s. California, 1960s. Afghanistan, 1960. Breakfast with Jack Nicholson, Saint Tropez, 1979. A woman sits in a wagon reserved for white people to protest. Apartheid, South Africa, 1952. Shaq carrying Bill Gates. Two waiters serve steel workers lunch on a girder above the Waldorf Astoria Hotel on Park Avenue, New York City, 1930. Aerial view of Woodstock, 1969. The Beautiful Order of Barcelona, Spain. Hong Kong, Venice, 1962. Robert Downey Jr. and Sarah Jessica Parker in 1983. A Turkish man makes a new home out of a tree in the ruins of Alaşehir, Turkey, 1923. World War II pinup girl, Margie Stewart, visiting troops in Reims, France, in June 1945. Carrie Fisher, circa late 70s, early 80s. Midtown Manhattan and the Empire State Building at dusk, 1930s. A black policeman protects a KKK member as protesters were closing in on them at a rally in Austin, Texas, 1983. Steven Spielberg, examining a scale model on the set of Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1980. Women's bathing suits, Vogue, 1957. Anita Ekberg being fitted into a costume, Hotel Commodore, 1955. Queue on the opening day of the first McDonald's in Moscow, 1990s. Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta, 1978. London girls protesting for mini-skirts, 1966. A geisha with a katana in an odori costume, circa early 1900s. A gardener mowing the grass at Stonehenge, circa 1950s. A 21-year-old Pamela Anderson during her stint as the Blue Zone Girl for Labatt Beer, 1989. Bruce Willis, 1989. Bandaging the wounded ear of Jasper, a mine-detecting dog in Bayeux, France, 1944. Robert Falcon Scott's Antarctic expedition in the 1910s. AC/DC, London, 1976. New York City, 1957. Cowgirl Raquel Welch, 1970. A Red Army soldier with his kitten. Growing Up, photographed by Robert Duano. Dolly Parton on stage in the 1960s. Marilyn Monroe, 1962. That was today's journey into the past. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. There are so many more forgotten stories waiting to be uncovered.